Hello my dear, and welcome to our war vlog. Right now I am not in Dnipro, I am in Kharkiv, which is one of the cities that suffered the most by now because it's a close geographical position to the Russian Federation and to Belgorod region, from which the enemy can just shell the city from the small artillery, from grads and other missiles like this. And it means that Kharkiv, especially the downtown where I am now, right behind me you see the building of the state administration, was bombed many times, not only with big bombs, big missiles like Dnipro, but with these smaller ones that are very dangerous. And you see that the building behind me doesn't have any windows. It is because they have just gone. And I cannot show it very well now, but these columns, they are now kind of black. And you can see a lot of footages online when the arrival happened 1 year ago and in the first months of this war escalation. Right now there is a small memorial dedicated to people who died in Kharkiv during these first days. It is situated right there. And a little bit other way, behind me now, you can see the symbol of resistance, and it used to be the kind of headquarters of the defense, but now they're more symbolic because Kharkiv is coming back to more or less normal life. At night you already see the street lights, the same as in Dnipro, we already have them back, so they here in the most streets, on the most streets they have city lights back. But when you go across the city, you don't see many windows that have the lights, which means that about 30 or 40% of the population is now in Kharkiv. And I talked to the locals, I talked to the people, and they said that actually despite what you see, despite all these ruins in the city, and despite the city is kind of depressive if you walk along it, the people's spirit are not broken, and it is kind of different from what we see in Dnipro, because in Dnipro it is more depressed mood. As I told you, the main changes we have, it's the mood of people, but in Kharkiv actually people are quite chill, people are easygoing, and people are trying to live as normal as possible. Right behind there, over there, there are restaurants, a couple of restaurants, and we visited yesterday. They are fully packed with people, and even when there are like some kind of loud sounds, they are not moving, because I was trembling a little bit, but everybody was very chill, just coming there with children, socializing. There were 2 birthdays people celebrating yesterday, and it was fun, and it was very uplifting to see that such a damaged city, which lives through all these disasters and still living, because there are still missile attacks and there are still small missiles that can reach Kharkiv, less now, but still it is possible. And despite that, people are living pretty normal, people are trying to live as normal as possible, and I would say that you can see more smiling faces than in Dnipro, for example. And I also want to show you these results of small missiles, how they look on the building itself. So I'll just come closer to it. Here we are. So you see behind me that the walls are penetrated with these small shells. That's what basically this shelling looks like from inside. So that's it, that's what I wanted to show you. The results of this war, the results of Russian aggression, they're huge, they're terrible. And these cities that were bombed, they are trying to live as normal as possible. And that gives a hope that after the rebuild everything will be fine. Thank you so much, thank you for watching, thank you for all your support that you are giving us in Ukraine, and I hope that you will come here to see these beautiful places after they are rebuilt, and we together we would never see what I see here now in these destroyed parts of our beautiful cities. Thank you for watching, thank you for your support, and I hope to see you very soon in better circumstances. Goodbye for now.